Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you for stopping on in. Please remember to click the like, share, and subscribe button. Costs you absolutely nothing but a couple seconds of your time, and it's very, very much appreciated. Now, I want to start this video out by saying once again, congratulations. Big salutes out to the entire community. Another awesome day in professional scripted sports. There was a bunch of things going on today's slate. Obviously, we had MLB games, I believe NBA games, NHL games. The Masters is currently going on as well. And then we also had UFC 314. Um, very, very good UFC card that they put together today. And just an awesome night in professional sports, for especially for our community. Just a clean sweep across the board, flawless night. And when those type of things can happen, you always sit back and appreciate them, especially like when you're hitting parlays and stuff like that, because it's very, very difficult to do that, especially in a sport like the UFC when you're not really taking huge favorites. Um, it's not an easy thing to accomplish, right? When you got multiple fights in one bet and they all have to hit for it to come through. But just quickly, I want to go through the UFC and what we decided to do today. I want to say shout out to the investors or the people that support me directly and invest in these type of you know these type of these bets, these ROI situations, the sports stock market, just everything. Now, I decided to mainly focus, as far as the parlay was concerned, I decided to mainly focus on the main card, um, just because obviously I liked a few. I'll get into exactly what we liked, what we did today, but just speaking about the parlay itself, the parlay I gave out today was what brought back a 4x return, meaning so if you put like $100 on it, it brought a little bit over $400, and that parlay consisted of a 3 fight parlay. It was Gene Silva to defeat Bryce Mitchell. Um, Gene Silva was, it said minus 200, but he was like really right around a minus 180, minus 170. So, I guess it all depends on when you lead your action. I think this is like closing odds. So Gene Silva to defeat Bryce Mitchell, that was the first one. Obviously, we had Patty Pimplett to defeat Michael Chandler. Patty was a minus 175. That was probably the closing odds. He was more of like a minus 150 when we gave it out. So that's Patty Pimplett. Here we go. And the last one was Alexander Volkanovski. He closes a minus 175. He was more like a minus 150 as well. I'm not sure where they're getting these prices. But yeah. So Volkanovski to defeat Diego Lopez and win the title. Exactly what he did. Okay. Um, Give me 1 second. So yeah, Volkanovski to defeat Diego Lopez, Patty Pimplett to defeat Michael Chandler, and then Gene Silva to defeat Bryce Mitchell. Now I also like Jair Rodriguez to defeat Pitbull. He also did that. So the parlay was the 3-fight parlay came through. The UFC straight bet, and I was very, very specific about what the way the fighter that we'd like to win, as well as the way in which he won. So the UFC straight bet, which paid plus 130, was Michael. I'm not even going to try and say this last name, but Michael to win by TKO. And that's exactly what he did. He won a first round TKO against Dumas. So this was the UFC straight bet, and this paid plus 130. So if you paired this with the parlay, it brought back an even higher and significant return, because Michael did exactly what he needed to do. So shout out to him for bringing home the victory the exact way we needed it to happen. Um, and then the other, part of the universe, the world of scripted sports. Um, the MLB play, which again came through just to, to top it off for a flawless and perfect day across the board. We had the Cincinnati Reds to defeat the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cincinnati was right around minus 150, I believe. Minus one. No, no, I'm sorry, minus 130. So Cincinnati was like minus 130 to defeat the Pittsburgh Pirates as a home favorite. That's exactly what they did, defeating Pittsburgh 5-2 to just bring all the bags home today. So the bags were collected um, all across the board. Shout out to another great day in scripted sports. Shout out to the community, the investors, the people that support me directly and indirectly. Please remember to click that like, share, and subscribe. It's very, very much appreciated. And for those of you that don't know that are new to the channel, mainly when I do these videos, I'm talking about things that we obviously they've already happened, right? They happened today. So it's sort of like a recap. And what I do actually on my platform, I normally just like to review and recap things and show people, what we're able to do consistently. And the way I do this, because I don't have a team, I do it all by myself, is I use gematria, which is a number language synchronized with the English alphabet. So basically, it's a number code that I use to show people how professional sports are rigged. And this is the system, right? And implemented with a lot of my strategies. What I use to show people professional sports are predetermined sporting events that you're watching, and not actual legit competition. So I know that's an idea for the average person. That's a tough idea for the average person to grasp and understand. But if you've been around here, you know we've been showing this going on 5 years now, very, very consistently. The highest win rate uh, that I know of, out here. So salute to everybody. Appreciate you once again. And yeah, share the video, repost it. Please remember to tag me. And I appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as we love to say on my channel, Gematria at its finest, easiest 1, 2, 3. Peace and vibes. And I will see you guys real soon. Take care.